My name is Mariam Fanous. Welcome to a new episode of Trading Places. Today I'm going to meet Father Yohanna. I am happy to welcome you today to our show, Trading Places, Abuna.
Hi Mariam, how are you?
Abuna, I'm going to be asking you very difficult questions. I hope you don't mind.
I do not mind.
What was your name before you became Abuna, and what was your job?
My name was Ihab Abadir, and I was working as a surgeon.
What church do you serve in now?
I am serving in Virgin Mary and St. Bartholomew's Church in upstate New York. I'm serving with Reverend Father Jacob Ghali.
What was the most funny and embarrassing thing that ever happened to you in your service?
One of the nice and embarrassing, the first time I prayed the liturgy, at the end of the liturgy, I'm going to take some water, and he raised it up. So while I'm doing that, the crown flew in the air and went out of the altar, and I was so embarrassed, and everybody in the church laughed, but it was the first time, so everybody forgave me for that.
How many children you have, and how old are they?
I have a boy and a girl. A boy is 20 years old, and the girl is 16 years old.
Have you ever slept in the altar?
To avoid this situation, I usually try to stand up in the altar. Whenever I'm in the altar, I usually stand up, so it didn't happen so far.
Did you want to be a priest when you were young?
It was like a dream or something like far. I feel that it is something I like, but I said, no, it will never happen. It's impossible to happen, but it happened.
Abuna, when using Sansa, have any charcoal fell out?
Sometimes, because sometimes the deacons are so young and they don't know how to hold the censer, so sometimes they use it they don't know what to do, and they are a little bit hazy and anxious, so sometimes they are the one who drop the charcoal. But it happened to me once, not in the altar. Outside, I was just using the censer, and it hit one of the chairs, and I think it happened a couple of times actually, and it burned the carpet, but it was okay.
What type of sport do you like?
I don't play any, unfortunately, for the time being, but I was playing long time ago. I was playing tennis most of the time, and I like swimming too.
What is your favorite saint and why?
My favorite saint is Saint John the Beloved, because he is always full of love to Christ and love to others, and this is why he called the Beloved of our good Savior. So I really love Saint John, because love is the greatest virtue.
Who recommended you as a priest?
Father Jacob Ghali, who is serving in the church. He is the hegumen of the church I'm serving in now. He gave my name to His Grace Bishop David, and Bishop David gave my name to His Holiness Pope Shenouda III.
And lastly, can you give any advice that you lived when you were young?
My parents were always putting in my mind that never to lose hope. Whether it is in studying, whether it is in sports, whether it is in any exam, in any failure happened to me in my life, always were emphasizing that hope is the greatest thing to live with, and I think it is very helpful to all the time have hope in God.
Thank you, Abuna, very much for letting us have you today. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Trading Places. I hope to see you all again.
Thank you so much, Mariam. It was my pleasure to be here today, and God bless you, and God bless you all, and God bless CYC.